Welcome everybody to Madden NFL 15. We're gonna be a player, create a player, and just to see if the updated rosters actually did go through. Running back real fast. I want to see DeMarco Murray's. He's at a 95. When the game came out, he was like an 86 or something. So I think the update went through. I've had cases where it doesn't go through. We're gonna go a route runner receiver with the Dallas Cowboys. And I am restarting my connected franchise career just for you all on YouTube. So we're making me, myself, Brandon White, I am not the best receiver in this game, so I don't know if it's, I don't think I'm bad. I think, you know, the controls in the game as far as like the route running goes are not that solid. I've had cases where I'll move the stick a certain way, he'll move backwards, and I'm like, okay, that made no sense. Anyways, it's still, you know, pretty fun. Despite Madden not being a great football game. We're gonna put Texas A&M. I like Texas and I like Texas A&M. Not really a fan of Texas Tech, but you know, they're in Texas, so they're my third team. But I don't really like them that much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Texas A&M. Now I am 5'8" to 5'9". I'm just gonna go ahead and put 5'8", because I think I'm more 5'8", 5'8 and a half my height. And the face that I like, I don't know, I don't really like any of the faces, but that's what I think, to me, my opinion. 8. Vintage neck roll. Oh. The eye tape, sleeveless, a little bit of that. Hand warmer. I don't think I'm gonna put that on. Oh no. Under Armour. Let's put some Nike Super Speed. I've made him undrafted. This is one of the things I do not like about the connected franchise mode. I don't like selecting to be an early draft pick, a late draft pick, or undrafted. I prefer, you know, having maybe like an NFL combine and, you know, performing there, and then having, you know, all the, what's the word? Let's just say evaluators, you know, see how I play, and then, you know, I get drafted. But in here, you have to, you know, select your team and everything. I don't know, I'm not a fan of that. Some people like it, I'm not a fan of it. Start the season. Oh, and I play on All Pro because All Madden is just, you know, bullcrap a lot of the times. It's unrealistic sometimes. I don't like it. I'm not giving Madden any credit saying it's realistic, but yeah. On All Pro, it's more, you know, even. I think. I lose on All Pro sometimes, and on this you're only controlling one player. It's not like you're controlling the entire game. Okay, we already did the game prep there. We're gonna skip the preseason. I'm also going to make a running back first round pick wherever I can start. You know, you can make your guys start with the auto start thing, but I don't know, it feels fake to me. I prefer just, you know, trying to work my way up. That's another thing I don't like. I don't like how everything's just based on overall. You could be doing very good, let's say the starter gets hurt. Let's say you have, you know, you're a running back, you only started 4 games. You got, you know, the runner got hurt for 4 games. And you got 100 yards plus each of those games, like you're a beast, okay? starter comes back in, he's gonna start pretty much. Even if he has a bad, let's say like, and then the starter comes in, he only gets 40 yards in the entire game. He fumbles, they'll still keep him in. Everything's just based on overall, if you all know what I mean. And I don't like that. I wish everything was more realistic, but you know, I don't think EA really cares. But I will say this Madden's better than a lot of the ones I played. The last one I played was, I think, Madden 10. I think I skipped out on 11, 12, 13, and 14. I just stopped liking it. But what I was saying about the running back, I was going to make a running back first draft, you know, so he could start somewhere. If you put undrafted, he's never going to start. It's ridiculous. And I want to hear you all in the comments. What do you want to see more of? Do you want to see me play wide receiver, which is, you know, the Cowboys? Or do you want to see me play running back at, you know, a team that needs running back, like maybe the Broncos or something like that? Whatever y'all want to see. Those are the only two positions I would enjoy playing. The reason why I put wide receiver and running back is that's probably what I would end up playing if I were really in football. So I feel required to try to get really good at those positions in the game. Or, you know, I could have just said you know, I just want it to be realistic, that's why. I'm sorry if I'm talking and I'm going through the menus. Back and forth, back and forth. I wish the game prep was more in depth. It doesn't feel very in depth to me. It's just the same drills all the time. I was like, oh, I'd rather just simulate it. I'm gonna focus on my release for right now as a receiver until the XP goes up, and then I'm gonna switch it over to awareness and get that up. So 2 more of these practice things. It's like I really want to be with the Cowboys as a running back, but I feel bad for taking DeMarco Murray's spot. That guy has a family to feed. Well, you know, that doesn't really make sense. As a backup, he's still getting paid, so I still feel wrong taking his position. It's just a game. Listen to me. But yeah, I guess I'll let you all decide. Do you want to see me play for the Cowboys? Just put the auto start thing on? Or do you want to see me work my way up? First draft? You know, preferably with a team that I can at least start on. Okay, we're ready for our first game. Let's see my goals. So for the season, I at least should get 75 catches. Okay, they want me to get 100 yards, and they want me to catch 1 touchdown. Not that hard. Here we go. The 49ers versus the Dallas Cowboys, which the Cowboys lost in real life pretty badly because, I don't know, Romo was on some type of drug that day where he wasn't very good. I don't know. Any Cowboy fan watching would remember those horrible interceptions, especially the one that was thrown into the end zone, I think to Jason Witten, where there was like 4 defenders around him, and it was a lob pass. Like, oh my god. I would prefer in the next Madden they make like a draft. I would enjoy it a lot more, or at least give you the option, like 2 different types of starts. You can do it this way, or you can do it to where you have to go to the combine, or you can go. I mean, sorry, you go to the combine and perform
everyone.
there.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA
And
Sports.
you know, kind of earn that high draft spot.
In the NFL, and today we have
that,
2 teams
you know,
who are more than ready
if you struggle,
to
get
get
the low
underway.
draft, or if you suck completely, get undrafted.
So now let's go to Arlington, Texas, where Jim and Phil have the call.
I want ESPN NFL 2K back so bad.
The
2K5,
week
baby.
of the
Best football
National
game
Football
ever.
League has finally arrived.
Maybe not graphically anymore, but it was so good. halftime shows, interviews. God, it
Hello,
was
friends.
awesome.
Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Well, I think you're right. It is a lot of hope for all the teams in the NFL, but also what you have in a game like this, opening day, you have nerves. So it's up to the coaches to really put the players in situations where they can get involved
boy
in the
Romo.
game and get rid of those nerves so they can show
And the
everything they
49ers
worked on
are
this offseason
receiving.
can work.
Cox is going to be back deep here on
We
the
got 3D
opening
grass
kick.
though.
And Dan Bailey is ready now to get this one underway.
And they did not make it on their first drive, so they're gonna punt. We're gonna get the ball.
And so now the call on Lee to punt the football.
You know, one thing I would like to make my own backstory.
Set up,
Like,
return.
really detailed.
Here he goes. In
I would
on the
make my
stop.
guy have no high school experience, no college experience, because that's pretty much, I don't have any
Romo's a
experience in
man
that.
who has certainly gotten better by
But I would
the
make him
year.
really good.
And can you believe
You know, he was just lazy.
already 12
He didn't want to
years
play
in this
football.
league. Split backfield
Now he just, all of a
here.
sudden in his life, he decided to play football, and he's a beast.
Romo standing back in
cool.
the shotgun, ready for the snap. Romo dumps it off to Murray.
Okay, I think I was probably the best option on that play. I think there's
And
enough
the
separation
offense here in this
between me
one
and the
will be
defender.
looking to put points on the board in bunches.
And here we have second down. Murray lined up in the backfield. Handoff made. Tackle made by Smith that time.
Solid run.
This defensive front is so often disruptive and in the quarterback space.
Okay, 4 yards.
Third
This one.
down now. And looking underneath,
Oh,
this will
no.
go incomplete.
Boy, it must be hard just to knock the football down. That time he's in good position because you
That didn't
know
look like a very
the
good
defender
decision.
wanted to go for the interception, but he played it smart and knocked it down instead.
It's football, though. You learn. No, not Madden ain't that realistic on that part, but I like to think it is. It's sad, you know. This is the only football game that you can play. I'm not a big fan of VA or Madden. I used to be, but then I just learned it was garbage. And it looks like they're gonna get a field
For
goal
a field goal.
unless he misses, which they pretty much never do. Got it. Down the
The
middle.
kick in, it's through there. The kick is good.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead.
Okay,
it was a nice
we're
drive
gonna
by
go
the offense,
to
and what it
the
does,
left.
it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for
And
you for
kicks
the
it
rest
to
of the
the
game.
And my guy grabs it. He's going to hit the 20. And good yardage to the 33. Alright, we're going to do this play.
They
change
come to
this
the line,
direction.
and it's first down.
Give the lead receiver some more running room. I'm not trying to be selfish or anything, so I just
For
want
this
to win.
play, they'll go with two tight ends.
Okay. Oh, no. Still threw it to me.
Makes the
And
reception.
a pretty
He'll
good
pick up
catch.
7 this time.
Anytime you get over 4 yards,
First
on a
NFL
down,
catch
it
right
doesn't matter
there
what the play
in the
is.
game.
Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. Second down and short.
All right, we're going to
It's
go
now
with slant
second
here.
down.
I really like
Offense
slants
lines
in
up
this
here.
game. They work really well.
Romo stepping back into the shotgun. That's Romo.
He threw it to the right guy.
Bryant
Perfect.
tackle right at the 48.
Here we go. We got this.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Go with another pass, and then we're going to try to bounce back with a running game. think it depends more on what happens here.
First